So I have a question for you guys. Uh, if you've been abused, if you were abused as a child, and the question is, was it a male? Was it a female? Was it a mom? Was it a dad? Was it a neighbor? Was it a relative? Were they conservative? Were they liberal? Now, I'm really kind of curious. Um, you know, um, the first one of the toughest memories in my childhood, and I was beat all the time. But one time, and I was only like 5, 6 years old, and I spent 3 days sitting in a chair, wasn't allowed to get out of the chair for not being able to say tomato. And, every time he would question me whether I could say tomato or not, and I said it wrong, he would hit me on the head with his knuckles, like that. He hit me hard. He'd leave knots all over my head. He'd like to hit with his fist. Of course, I got beat with a belt, but a lot of the beatings were with his fist. Now, my abuser was male. He was conservative. He was a Bible thumper, Baptist, and he was also a cop, a state trooper, state of Louisiana, and mean motherfucker, mean son of a fucking bitch. And he'd get drunk, and I can remember one time he was raging, and I jumped out the window, ran to the next door neighbor, where I knew my neighbor kept his gun, and I was going to take the gun and go out into the woods. But the neighbor caught me. He caught me taking the gun. But he was really cool. He knew what was going on. He was like, what do you need the gun for? And I was like, I need it to protect myself. And he was like, okay. And right then, man, he grabbed the gun from me. And, he sent me on my way. Never told my parents. But he knew what was going on, And this is the deep South, This is back in the 70s, man, And, shit. People just minded their own business. Shit, my best friend, his dad, Vietnam vet, man, he beat those kids all the time. One time, he beat me with a branch from a tree. Chased us around the house, beating the back of our legs until they bled. And but this kind of abuse, as horrible as it is, it's nothing compared to what Palestinian prisoners go through and what they face every day. It's just horrible. Which I'm including in my book because it's played a huge role in my activism against this genocide. And but I go through it all, and from childhood to prison, drug addiction, and ultimately getting my shit together, and then losing everything over a single Facebook post. And this is in 2019. A single Facebook post. I ended up on the news, and I got targeted by the local Zio community, as, being an anti-Semite, called a Nazi, but I'm neither one of those things. I'm a liberal, and when I see victims, when I see whole people being victimized to this level, and then the Epstein files, to see the victimization at this level and nothing being done, I'm like, it's like being abused all over again. And I'm having a hard time with it. I'm just having so much of a hard time with it. But anyway, I want to write this book. And it's hard because I'm just surviving like everybody else in this fucking shit ass economy, But if it's in your heart, to support me, show your love, and just go to my TikTok profile and click on the link, and go give a couple of bucks. Keep the campaign moving forward, and the whole plan is with the campaign is to not have to work as much, and really focus on the book. So this is my book cover. This is the working cover for now, and share the video. I love you guys, and free Palestine, and bring justice to the victims of Epstein, and stop this madness. Okay. All right. Love you guys.